Hello, and welcome back to this session of the training. Here, we are going to see how we can purchase hosting and domain from one of the best hosting companies in the world today, Namecheap. Just like the name applies, the with Namecheap we can get a very affordable domain and then also host our website here. To get started, the first thing is that we need to first sign up. Okay, we click on sign up. If you have an account already, you can sign in. If not, you just click on sign up. So once you click on sign up, we will now create our account. The first thing is you put in your username. Okay, so fill in the details. Choose a username, choose a matching password, your first name, last name, and your email address. And then you click on continue to account. Create an account and continue. So once you create your account, and then once you create your account here, what we now need to do is that once our account is created, we need to now come here and go to hosting just to have an overview of what you're going to be looking at. Click on shared hosting. Now, there are three different hosting plans on Namecheap for shared hosting. Under the shared hosting, there are three different plans. You have the Stellar, you have the Stellar Plus, and you have the Stellar Business. So, depending on your budget, you can go for any of these three plans. It depends on the size of your budget. If you're a small business and just want to have a normal website, simple website, you can go for the Stellar Plus. So you just pick any of these plans and then we move ahead. So the next thing is that I'm going to pick one of these plans. I'm looking at the features of the three different plans. You will agree with me that the Stellar Plus will give you a better value because if you go for this, if you look at the price for this one, it's actually about $23, while this one is about $35. And then this plan, the Stellar plan, we can only accommodate three websites, and then that's we can only register two additional domains. Once we register the first one, then we're allowed to register two more. So that is the three websites we are seeing here, and the the domain, I mean the SSD, that's the disk space, is just 20 gigabytes, and then we are only limited to 30 domain-based mailboxes. That's your business email. Now, if you look at the Stellar Plus plan, this one is unlimited website, meaning we can add an unlimited number of websites to this hosting, and then the SSD is unmetered, meaning that the space is unmetered. That means unlimited, if I put it that way. Then unlimited domain-based mailboxes. So you can create an unlimited number of domain emails. I'm going to explain what we mean by domain emails later in the course of this training. Okay, and then this one, you enjoy auto backup. Here, there are no auto backup. If anything should happen to your website, Namecheap, because you're on this plan, Namecheap has no backup for you. There will be no way for you to restore backup, or unless you create a manual backup for the website. But here, whether you create a manual backup or not, Namecheap will offer you auto backup. So if anything happens to your website, let's say your website was hacked or infected with malwares, you can always go back to Namecheap and request that an auto backup, I mean a backup of your because this backup is, I think, daily or weekly, depends. So they restore your WordPress, I mean your website back for you. And then for this one is for the big boys. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Stellar Plus plan. So once you come here, you need to, this is the price you pay, but you need to add you connect a new domain to it. So how do you connect a new domain? So I'm going to go back to this place. I'm going to go back to the domains. Okay, now, because if you just go ahead here, without you connecting a domain, you cannot add to cart. So what we need to do first is that already we have the hosting plan in our cart. Okay, this is the hosting plan that we need to add to cart. But for that to happen, we need to connect a domain to it. So I'm going to go to domains now and go to domain search, and then I'm going to type in this is the domain I want to buy, ikdigital.com. ikdigital.com, and I'll search to see if it's available. If it's available, it will be added. Okay. What happened was that this ikdigital.com is not available, so I had to just modify the name. Can you see it's been taken? So I just modified it by adding ng. Okay, so by adding ng, so this is available, and then I add it to cart. So once I add it to cart, yes, I've added it to cart. So once I've added it to cart, I will now go back to the hosting. I'll go back to the shared hosting. I'll go back to the shared hosting, okay, and then click on this one again. Click on this again. So with this now, you can see that I can now add it to cart. Okay, so I'm going to pay a total of $40.54 to register this domain and then get a hosting for 1 year. So I add this to cart. Once it is added to cart, then there are some things we need to take a look at here. We don't need any of all this. We don't need any of this. We don't need any of this. So we just come here and then confirm order. Confirm your order. So once you confirm your order, then you will need to provide all your details here. Once your details are correctly filled, okay, now there's another thing. If you are registering on behalf of a company, you can tick this and then put the name of the company, okay, the job title. If not, you can untick this. Okay, so once that is done, you just click on continue, and then you review the amount you are going to pay. Don't forget, this is for a whole year, okay? And then this plan has the capacity to hold any number of websites you can add to it. So what you just need to do is you don't look at the amount you are paying, but look at the value you are getting. And this is for a whole year. Okay, so you can just click to continue. So once you click and continue, you just have to review your details. Just review your details, and then the next thing is you continue to billing. Continue to billing. Now this is where you need to add your card. Okay, just add your card here. Because I already have hosting plan, so once you add your card, okay, Once you add a new card, yes, it's a new card. Just put the name on the card, your card number, and then the billing address and everything. So once that is done, you can see that there are just two steps to go. Once you put in all this, then you can submit, and then you confirm your order, and then you are done. So that is how you can buy domain and hosting from Namecheap. Yes, so once you submit, Namecheap will send you some series of emails. They'll send you an email for your billing details. That's the one of them will contain the your order details. Then the second email that will be sent to you will contain your cPanel details. That is the details that you will use to log into your cPanel. So in my next in the next training, I'm going to show you how to log into your cPanel, install WordPress on your domain, and then other things. Okay, thank you, and God bless you.